Hey there, guys. So I didn't think I was going to make another video, but I felt like I wanted to. And while I have a little bit of time, I do want to share this. So I know I had discussed a little bit about, politics. One thing I want to mention is that I do want to emphasize that what I do share, I want to be as positive as possible, no matter, no matter what. My main thing is really starting a conversation with people. And I do genuinely care about people. And I understand we all have differing opinions and beliefs. And I think what matters the most is that we're willing to talk to each other. And that's what I want to do. It doesn't matter, what my beliefs are, as long as you're willing to communicate with me and as long as you're willing to talk to me and understand my viewpoints just like I understand yours. I think that's the most important thing. And I think that's what we need to focus on more now. And as it relates to what I share, what I share is just what I share. It's my opinion and my belief. And it doesn't invalidate anything that you say. I think we need to really understand others. And that's kind of why I'm sharing some of the thoughts I've been sharing here recently. I've felt that since going through this process, I've been able, of coming out, I've been able of being able to, express more of my opinions, my thoughts. Whereas before I did suppress a lot of the things, that I believed. And so that's what I like to do. I like to connect with people. That's always been my thing. And I think it matters. I think we do, a lot of times we attack people, but we don't fully understand what they're going through. Like I mentioned with, why I think it's important to include, trans people. Like, yeah, I may not know fully what they're going through, but I do kind of have that experience of, being gay and I know sort of what that feels like. And so I think it's important for us to take a step back and understand what people are going through, rather than simply attacking them, in that, in not understanding them. Because a lot of times, something we don't understand, we tend to, sort of attack it in a way. And and I think it's just as important to really understand what others are going through. And that's what I'm seeing a lot here lately is there's just a lot of, there's a lot of, sort of back and forth with things. But I think when we can take time to start a conversation and, say, hey, I understand you, I understand what you're going through, I agree with you. And, we may have differing opinions, but what matters is that we can, understand each other better. So, with anything that I've shared, as it relates politically, those are just my opinions and my beliefs, and it doesn't invalidate you at all. It doesn't invalidate, anything about your beliefs, So I just want to share that. I just want to share something a little bit positive. And, that's what I like to do. You know, it's crazy out there. And I just feel like we got to take time to really, express ourselves, but also be there for be there for others, and just take it easy.